Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all have to bear with me. I'm still getting over a cold. I can't hardly talk. And this pollen on top of it is not helping. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm out here with these two guys, getting them out. And of course, my other little one over there using the bathroom. But we're getting out this morning, just getting woke up. That's probably another reason I can't hardly talk. But we're just getting woke up. I wanted to come out here and check out my little Cornish cross chicks, because I put them out the other night and we had this cold spell come in, and I lost a couple the other night not checking the weather. So last night I put the heat lamp out, and I'm hoping that that helped out a lot and we didn't lose any birds last night, because we don't want to lose any of our birds. I hated that. It broke my heart. We're down here at the Cornish cross. Let's see how these guys are doing. I know they're hungry. All right. The heat lamp worked out great. That's what they needed. So let's feed these guys real quick. I'll show you what I do. First of all, I go ahead and I feed them. That way they attack that food and I can move this pen. If not, they'll be all over. Of course, they're hungry, so they probably be right at the front. But what we do is we just feed them first, and that way we can move the pen and we don't have to worry about running over any of them. Let me get to that real quick. Won't take but a second. You better go back in. You better go back in. Nope. All right, well, we got the pen moved. We moved it twice already. We move it, I skipped one day because they were so small and they just really didn't do any damage to the grass. But we're slowly working our way up to this right here. I'm gonna sort of skirt up around here and try to get most of this grass before I work my way back out into the rest of the yard. But the chickens come and clean everything up behind the chicks. Mia, get out of there, get. And of course they want to eat the chicken poop that the baby chicks left. But look at them. I love this part of the morning. Look at them all lined up. Isn't that crazy? That is so funny. Really cool. I'm going to go in and check them out one more time. I hope you guys, if you guys have any questions about raising these Cornish cross, I know one question y'all are going to ask. Why don't you put wheels on the back of this pen? We just never have. We just never have done it. And we always forget, and we just never have. We've never got around to it. I would love to, and I keep forgetting to buy wheels for it. We have a Harbor Freight down the road, and I tell myself all the time, I ought to stop and get some wheels to put in the back of this thing. It's not really that heavy. It's not all that heavy. Every now and then you get hung on a root and you have to go in the back and push, but hey, hard work's good for you. Look at these guys. If you guys have any questions about these birds, leave them in the comments below. We just love raising these things. These little Cornish cross are awesome. But like I say, the night before last, we had a huge cold spell come in, and I forgot to check the weather, and we lost 3. We lost 3 to the cold weather. So I hurried and brought that heat lamp out of the brooder house, and we just run power all the way out to the guest house, and it works out great. I am sorry about my chest, but let's go now. We're gonna go feed the big chicks. I know they're hungry. The big chickens, we'll go feed them and the ducks. And we're gonna play in the dirt today. I'm really excited about putting in some potatoes. I've never grown potatoes before. So stick around. We're gonna go and feed the rest of these birds and go plant some potatoes. I think that'll be a good time. All right, we're back up here at the chicken house. Let's see if we can gather all the chickens up. It's gonna get a little loud. Yeah, chick, 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 chick. Yeah, chick, chick, chick. They'll be here in a second. Chick, 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 chick. No, that wasn't much of a show, was it? We're up over here at the chicken house. Get a little chicken feed for these guys. Here they come. Neil loves that. Feed our ducks and our geese. And for you guys that are new to our channel, we're starting to get fruit from our fruit stand. Or you guys that have been subscribers know I get free fruit from the fruit stand from April to October, 7 days a week. We just started this week getting all our free fruit. You'll start seeing that on every video. We don't have any pigs yet. They come on the 5th, so we've been bringing them down here to the chickens. And I got a ton of beans last night that, of course, I don't think the chickens like, but that's okay. All right, we got the chickens fed. We're gonna and the ducks. We're gonna run now and go plant some potatoes. I'm really excited about getting some potatoes planted for the fact I've never grown them before. And I got a friend of mine, Paula Wells. Go check out her channel on YouTube. She just started her potatoes, and she's sort of holding my hand as I grow mine. So I'm gonna go play in the dirt. This ought to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. Let's go. I want to show you guys one more thing while we're headed back to the house. Looky, looky. Our muscadines are finally breaking out of their buds. They're finally putting on leaves. Super duper excited about that. I walk by here every single day. This is my path I take. Excuse me. This is my path I take every single day to come feed the chickens. And every day I'm just a constant stare to look for one leaf to break out. So finally, the muscadines are ready to get turned on. I am super excited about that. I say, guys, I get so frustrated sometimes. And I know if you have a farm and you got chickens, you got to go through what I go through. The chickens drive me nuts. I love them to death. I don't try to pin anything up except for my quail. They won't come back. But the chickens I let out, these guys, I swear, they drive me nuts. I put a fence up. I put this black net up. It's 5 foot. I mean, it's right here at my face. I put it up all the way around. But I ran out back here, so I put some chicken wire. So the whole thing is fenced. All the way down to the, dang it. Look what I just found. I missed a spot. I wonder if they came in under here. Stupid chickens. I love them to death. But I'll show you why I'm so upset. I've been watching these carrots for weeks. And look, we're finally getting little carrots coming up. They are everywhere. Little tiny carrots coming up everywhere. And as you go down, you can see where the chickens got in here. I just checked this yesterday, dang it. I just came in here and looked at this yesterday. They got this little area right here. I swear. Hey, man, you got the whole yard. You got the whole yard. Why do they have to do that? Why do they have to come in? I only have one bed of carrots. Why do they have to do that? Drives me nuts. Let me look at these two knuckleheads. Mia, please don't dig all that out. I'm about to use that. Mia, thank you. Oh my gosh. Odin, please don't do that. Hey, no. Thank you. This is what we deal with every day. It's always something. This really tears me up. What do? I always say the chickens rule the farm. Because one thing about our chickens, they produce. We're gonna eat because we have chickens. We're getting about 30 eggs a day now, so. Oh well, they didn't get them all. If I can keep the dogs out of it, my plan is to take and put this soil back in this raised bed right here. And I also bought some stuff to sort of amend with it. I just bought some regular garden soil, some black cow. I got some perlite, Epsom salt, bone meal, blood meal, a little lime. I'm just gonna put a little bit of all that stuff in this perlite. I'm gonna load up. I was told to put some perlite in there to keep that soil nice and loose. Did you go? I'm gonna be planting gold potatoes. Look at these guys. Would y'all get out of here? I'm gonna be planting gold potatoes, and they're ready. They seem to be ready to go. Now, like I say, I have never grown a potato, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. If they produce, I am gonna be shocked and super happy at the same time. So stick around. I'm gonna do some work. Throw a little music on here, of course. But I gotta fill these beds up. Let me go ahead and see if I can hurry and knock this out. Okay guys, see as how I have never grown a potato in my life. I'm just gonna make one row. I would think they spread out. I'm not sure, I don't even know. But I'm just gonna plant one row with the eyes up, like this. And I'm not sure the spacing. I'm not sure the spacing or anything. I'm just gonna set them in there with the eyes up. And I think they'll do fine. If not, you live and learn, right? I bought a bunch of these jokers. So if I got a minute, I may end up putting in 2 beds. Ended up with 2 left. I may save them for the next one down here. I may do another bed, this one down here, just out of curiosity. If they grow great, I'll have 2 beds full. If not, oh well, it was fun. We're gonna cover them up. Well, I'm down here, so we're going to go ahead and do another bed too. That bed, I didn't put any of this. I put 1 bag of black cow, that was it, and 1 little small bag of peat moss. I forgot I bought that. and a bag of perlite. I just put a handful of Epsom salt, handful of lime, and a handful of bone meal and a handful of blood meal. I'm scared to overdo it, so I thought I'd just take a precaution, do a little handful, but at the same time I wanted to put something in there. I'm gonna add this garden soil in here, black cow, the perlite, and whatever else I need, I'll pull out of our little pile in the garden over here. So let's get another bed of potatoes. I think that'll be fun. See how it works out. I think since I have so many extra, I'm gonna do 2 rows this time, and we'll see what happens. You have to spray some a little further, but we'll see what happens with 2 rows. That seems like that would be okay. See how that works. That look good? Well, that worked out really well. I added some extra dirt on top of here. I just went ahead and got, I didn't film that part, but I got 2 more buckets and just sprinkled on the top. Just sprinkled on the top to make sure I had enough soil in there. Now as these start growing, I'll end up having to build 2 more raised beds. I got the wood for it. I know I got the wood for 1. I don't know about the second one, but I'll buy some more wood. And I'll have to double stack as it grows. I'll have to double stack and make another raised bed. And I'll get with Paula and find out what to do after that. Because Paula's holding my hand growing these potatoes. And thank you so much, Paula. I know you're watching this. But I think I did it right. I think it'll be okay. You put them in the ground, they grow, right? I hope. It would be neat to have 2 giant beds of potatoes. That would be insane. That would be super fun. I know the carrots are really doing good. I'm excited about the carrots. Like I say, the chickens got in here and they didn't destroy it. It looks like they just scratched along that top layer. I'm gonna do it again this fall. I'll come back out here. Whenever we harvest our carrots this fall, I'm gonna do it again. That was just too much fun. We got those pelletized carrots. They're really nice. And they seem to be doing great. There seems to be an absolute ton of them. Well, 1 box of carrots, 2 boxes of potatoes. This ought to be really nice. We'll fill this box up next week, I believe, with asparagus. My wife wants a permanent bed of asparagus because I sort of took over her asparagus bed with my blueberry patch. I just went ahead and planted blueberries all over top of it. There may be some asparagus popping up out of that mulch I put down. But anyway, I'm going to be planting my beans, I think tomorrow. I'm going to get my bean tunnel going tomorrow. I am ready to plant. The muscadines are done. I'm still working on the irrigation, but I'm just chipping away at that. I don't have a lot of time, but I'm ready to start getting in this garden. We got some cold weather coming in the next couple of days. I believe it's supposed to rain tonight. But after that, it looks like for the next week or so, it's going to be really nice. I think this is going to be the last of it. Normally coming right into April is when everybody starts planting down here in the south. So I know that's when I plant. And I'm glad I didn't plant anything because that cold air, we're getting down to about 32, I think, Thursday night. We're going to get down to 32. And that's cold coming into April. But anyway, I'll be plowing up these gardens again, giving them 1 more plow, smoothing them out real nice. Planting corn over in the far garden. All this will be beans. It's going to be beans pretty much the whole garden, a whole different variety of beans. It's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait. So stick around for that. Let's go out here in the pasture. I got one more thing I want to show you I talked about on my live last night. I was just walking by our strawberry beds. And I want you to look. These strawberries are loaded. They are loaded. Little baby strawberries all over. But the chickens have made it all the way up here. It's so weird because our chicken pen is way down there. And in the spring and summer, these guys, they just spread out all over. They'll be all up here in the woods, all around the chicken pen. It's so weird. In the wintertime, they stay right there at the coop.
They came out here. They didn't do a lot of bad stuff. They don't eat, that's one thing, they don't eat the strawberries. They may eat, excuse me, I'm choking. They may eat the strawberries once they get ripe. And dang it. But right now they're not bothering, they're just scratching. They're just out here scratching in all this fresh mulch. I got some weeds I gotta pull out. Get some of these out. But the strawberries are looking awesome. Yeah, they're looking really good. Look at that one, it's just loaded. Let me go out here, look at that one. Isn't that awesome? All right, I'll sit here and drag this out. Something to eat on these, look at that. Something to eat those. Oh well, look at that. Something been eating those. I guarantee it's these deer. Ugh, I don't know if it's the deer or the chickens, I'm not sure. But let me go out here in the field real quick. I got something fun I want to show y'all. All right, I'm going to take y'all through the whole thing. We were on my live last night, and somebody mentioned something about the blue flowers. Might have been Kaleidoscope Junkie, about the blue flowers, and it dawned on me that we were out here the other day, me and my granddaughter and my daughter, playing with these honeybees, and everybody act like they couldn't believe that you come out here and pet honeybees. But we do it all the time. I'm hoping to see some. You see all these pretty flowers? All these little pretty purple flowers. There's one. There's a honeybee right there. We go at him real slow. That one wouldn't let me pet him. I don't know if y'all can hear him. I'm trying to be real quiet. There's not a lot out here like the other day. It's done gotten taller. Let's see. There's a butterfly. Well, there was a butterfly. Oh well. There's not, well, we got to do one honeybee. I didn't quite touch it, but excuse me. That is super fun. You can come out, if you can find where a lot of honeybees are out pollinating. Here's some. Where they're out pollinating, you can pet them. Let's see if this one will let me pet it. I don't want to put my, well, that's not a honeybee. There's a honeybee. Look right there. Did y'all see that? He is so focused. He is so focused. Let me zoom in a little bit. He is so focused. That is hilarious. But kids, it's so fun for kids because kids can't believe that you can do it. But you can just reach down and give him a little pet. Yeah, please go. You're gonna get me stung. Watch out, honey. See that? Y'all see that? Anyway, I don't want to drag this video out 20 minutes showing y'all that I could pet a honeybee. But guys, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Mia, she's over there sniffing them honeybees now. But thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. That's a lot of fun. Not a lot of honeybees on there. It's a little chilly, but they may have done wiped out. I don't know. The other day, there were tons of them. If you can ever find honeybees like that, give it a shot. It's a little intimidating if you're really scared of bees, but it's fun at the same time. You can just pet them right on the back. We've done it so many times. It's so much fun. But guys, thank you again for checking out my channel. Thanks for hanging with me as I plant my potatoes. That was a lot of fun. Cross your fingers and hopefully they grow. Let me know what you guys think about it. I know a lot of you planted potatoes. If you have any hints or tips, leave them in the comments below. Did I say subscribe? Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like, share, and we will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much.